All right, folks, you're looking live right now at Hines B. Hall here in Raymond, Mississippi, where the Muddy River Counselors host the Jackson Victors here this evening. We've got 3 ball games tonight. 14U boys, 16U boys, and 18U boys. It's all boys tonight, and we got it at all 3 age divisions. Both teams undefeated on the season. The Victors 7-0 overall with a 4-0 conference record. The Muddy River Counselors 3-0 in both overall and conference. Who will come out of here not undefeated is the question here this evening. The Counselors host. The Counselors have not lost a 14U game since February 20th of 2021. So it is a long streak for the Counselors. The Counselors have won 19 straight 14U basketball games, and they're actually 22 straight 14U basketball games, and they're looking for number 23 here this evening. Counselors, of course, led by Luke Sanders, Isaac Vaverka, 2 guys who get a lot of time in 18U basketball, but they are still at the 14U age level. Counselors are the back-to-back defending champions in the conference, but this was the championship game last year between the Muddy River Counselors and the Jackson Victors. And on the Victors side, you got Daniel Cornelius, who was a major player in that 14U championship game last year. Other than that, a bunch of different players, but you got some familiar faces, though. But you got both the Cornelius brothers playing, with Caleb Cornelius being the younger one. He's in there as well. Definitely on the lookout for Finley James, who's playing with the Victors as well. And we'll see who else emerges for the Jackson Victors here this evening in this 14U boys basketball game. Thank you for joining us. This is the TSJW Network YouTube channel, Counselors TV, presented by Block Tech Systems. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Subscribe right now, as we will get started in just a few moments. I'm Trellis Williams. We'll be back for the open and tip.
How y'all doing today? Making right? How you doing? All right. Hey, hey, right there.
He's back there watching TV.
That's what I'm saying. How you doing?
We already got it in.
What we do, 6 minutes? I believe, yeah, it's 14 years. So it should be 6 minutes, right? Okay. You been working over here with friends? Coach, how you doing? All right. All right. Coach, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, how you? Hi. Yeah.
William. Look. Next time they got prepared. Next time they got prepared. They need to prepare me next time.
Well, I come from work. I work downtown. So I do go downtown for the Episcopal Church. I'm sorry, right off the Capitol. Yeah. And that's what I be telling Frank. You really think you're going to have a day? Well, I turned in a game. I'm not leaving Jackson to go to Forest for one game. Yeah. I'm not doing that.
Well, they got the good stuff tonight. Don't be eating this food.
It might be easy for me to get home, but you want me to leave work early and get up there for 4 o'clock. I ain't going. No. If you give me 2 games, I ain't going.
Yeah. So celebrate 1 o'clock. All right. You ought to announce it.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn that.
It is. You're not in it at the moment. She's not in it at the moment.
Oh, you ain't doing that. What? No.
Now you're in it. Hey,
Come on down. Lily.
Hey, come on. Give me a wave.
No,
We got game ball.
How you doing? Good seeing you.
Is that it? No?
Good seeing you. I haven't met you.
Lily Gilbert.
John Harrington.
Nice meeting you.
Good to meet you. Y'all announce it? Y'all announce it? Not sorry. Oh. Oh. Okay.
All right, folks, we are going for the tip. It's going to be Winston Harrington going up for the tip against Isaac Viverka to begin this ball game. It's the Counselors and the Victors, both teams undefeated on the season. So Harrington and Viverka will go for the tip. They put it up, and it's won by the Counselors. Luke Sanders in the backcourt, and the 14U basketball game is underway. Luke Sanders up top gets the screen from Viverka. He's looking. He's trying to find somebody. Feeds it inside to Viverka. Back to Luke Sanders. Driving through, putting it up, missing, and rebound is pulled down by Titus Miller. So here we go. It's Finley James up the right side. He's coming around, guarded by Martin. Over to Cornelius. Back up top to James. Feeding it to the high post, Harrington. Dropping it down inside to Miller. Putting it up. No good. Rebound, Viverka. Viverka swarmed, and it's a jump ball. It will go to Jackson on the baseline. Definitely should have gone to Jackson there. Should have definitely gone to Jackson on that play. And it does. 5:26 to go in the first quarter.
Down low, Winston.
Miller. Looking to get the ball in on the baseline. He's guarded by Viverka on the inbound. Feeding it over to Harrington, up to the wing. James for three, and he banks it in. So Jackson gets started with the lead. The 7-0 Victors looking to knock off the Counselors here on the road as Viverka drives in, and he's fouled by Harrington. Winston Harrington's going to pick up his first personal foul. 5:12 to go in quarter number one. Luke Sanders going to throw the ball in. Feeds it into Viverka, and the ball's stolen by Miller. Here's James up the floor. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. James going to get it back. He gets it to the wing. They feed it into the high post Harrington, outside Cornelius. And now they keep the ball moving. That is Middleton who feeds it inside. Stolen by Tompkins, who gives it out to Martin. Azariah Martin lost the basketball. Picked up by James. James drops it off to Miller. He's back out Cornelius. Cornelius on the fake. Makes the pass to the corner now. James picked up his dribble. Now he's being swarmed. Back over to Miller. Cross court, he traveled. So it'll be Counselors basketball. Victors up 3-0 on the Counselors here to begin the ball game. Luke Sanders will bring the ball up the floor. As it is 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, we got some Michael Williams on here as the color commentator. Luke Sanders will step back and shoot the jumper and hit it. So the Counselors get on the board.
Yeah, Victors are ball movement is really good for the Victors right now. I'm seeing early in this game.
Finley James gets it over to Middleton, cross court, and it gets to Cornelius. Cornelius now down to Miller, takes the jumper and misses long. Luke Sanders the rebound. Harrington's on his back, and Luke Sanders goes on the move. He's got it. He's up top. He's moving with the basketball. Now over to Noah Sanders. Sanders now looking, feeding it inside to Viverka. Isaac Viverka looking. He's dealing with the defense outside to Martin. Now it's Noah Sanders. Out to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders on the far left wing. He's got it. Moving to his right. He's up top. Now he goes behind his back. He drives in, puts up the floater, misses. Tompkins the rebound, puts it back up. He misses too. And the rebound by Middleton, and the Victors clear it out. They still lead by 1 point. Now he is. A three-pointer from Harrington is over the backboard. It's long. Luke Sanders keeps it behind his back. Luke Sanders going to accelerate, go up, and put it up and in, and one for Luke Sanders.
Good play right there.
Luke Sanders gives the Counselors their first lead of the ball game.
Get there, man. That's easy.
Substitution being made for the Victors. Daniel Cornelius is going to check into the ball game. Free throw does not go for Luke Sanders. Rebound pulled in by Miller. He's guarded by Viverka. Gets it over to Harrington. And now it's Finley James on the right side of the floor for the Jackson Victors. It's a 4-3 ball game. Now Cornelius on the wing, up top to James. Into the high post is Harrington. Harrington, ball stolen, but it keeps it. It's Miller on the drive, kicking it to the high post. Jumper from Harrington does not go. Viverka the rebound. And Viverka will get it back to Luke Sanders. Counselors basketball. They lead by 1 halfway through quarter number 1. And Viverka brings up the high screen. Luke Sanders over to Noah Sanders. He comes off the screen 3. It's no good off the rim, and it sails out of bounds. And what are you seeing from the Counselors that's kind of making them have a kind of a slow start on offense?
Well, ball control, they just kind of need to be more sure-handed with the ball. But I think they're doing a good job here. It's just need to get to the spots where they're passing. Because, like, I mean, they're trying to get to the spot, but they're just a little late.
The score is 4-3. A lead for the Counselors here at home.
First one. Luke. One, two, three, get up! Hey, look where it is.
James to the right side. Now he gets over to Middleton. Feeding it to the high post is Harrington. Outside to Cornelius, who fires the 3 from the corner and hits it. Daniel Cornelius hits the 3, and now Jackson leads 6-4.
Get out to the shooters. They're going to hit them.
Luke Sanders driving to his left, puts up the floater. He misses short. Luke Sanders gets his own rebound, puts it back up. He misses 2, and the rebound's Noah Sanders now. Counselors back at it again. He throws it away. Noah Sanders and Cornelius steps out of bounds, trying to get it down the floor. 6-4 game. 2:14 to go in the first quarter. Looking to get it in, and he does, into Luke Sanders. Counselors trail by 2 with just over 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Luke Sanders gets the screen. He steps back. Over to Viverka. Viverka drives in. He puts up the shot in the lane. It's no good. Martin gets the rebound and puts it up, and he's fouled on the shot. So Azariah Martin will head to the free throw line. So Martin at the line for 2 shots. Here's his first free throw. He puts it up, and he misses short. Martin, 12 years old for the Counselors as the 5th starter with this real good rest of the starting lineup. As Martin hits the second. Azariah Martin hits 1 out of 2, so he splits them to cut the lead to 1. He will check out, and now Mbiku Johnson is in the ballgame. 6-5, Victors in the lead at the moment. James guarded. Now he gets it to Middleton, and Luke Sanders rejected it out of bounds, his pass. 1:54 to go in quarter number 1. Gets it into James. James guarded by Noah Sanders. Noah Sanders got his hand on it and gets the steal. Sanders out in front for the finish.
That's some good defense right there.
And that's a 7-6 lead for the Counselors. Counselors lead by 1 now. Over to Cornelius. to the corner. Miller, the drive to Harrington. Harrington's shot, no good. Rebound, Luke Sanders. Between the legs, outside to Johnson. To Vaverka, working from the left wing. He drives. He's back to the basket, hitting Johnson. Johnson takes the three from up top. It's off the mark. Rebounds chased down. Vaverka tried to put it behind his back, but lost it. Harrington travels with it as he rolls on the ground. 7-6 lead for the Counselors. It's a tight one. 1:13 to go in the first quarter. Now it's going to be a substitution. Caleb Cornelius back in the ball game, coming in for Mark Middleton. Now there's going to be a pass in the baseline. Luke Sanders going to throw it in. He's looking to put it in. He drops it off right at the basket for the finish to Noah Sanders. So the Counselors now lead by 3 with just over a minute to go in the first quarter. Caleb Cornelius up top to James. James to the high post to Harrington, who feeds Miller, who takes the jumper and hits it. 1-point game now. 9-8's the score. As we come into the closing moments of the first quarter, Luke Sanders working to his right. He drives in, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to be against Titus Miller, his first personal foul. And now the Counselors will throw the ball in on the baseline. It'll be Luke Sanders. He gets it into Vaverka, back to the corner, Luke Sanders. Sanders pulls the three from the corner. Short. Now the rebound by Cornelius. Cornelius up the floor. He drives to the cup, puts it up, puts it in, and the Victors lead by 1. 10-9 is the score now. He's got 5 points here early. There's 30 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Luke Sanders bringing the ball up the middle. Gets the screen from Vaverka, moving to his right now. Noah Sanders for 3. No, rebound's tipped. Luke Sanders gets the rebound, puts it up, he's fouled. With just under 20 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Into Vaverka. Vaverka for 3. Back rim no good. The rebound's tipped. Tompkins puts it back up and puts it back in. Big bucket for Hilton Tompkins. 11-10 is the ball game. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, and Noah Sanders picks up a cheap foul. It's going to be his first. And so now throwing the ball in will be Titus Miller with 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. An 11-10 lead for the Counselors. Down to the corner, Cornelius for 3. It's long, is Luke Sanders the rebound, and at the buzzer he'll throw it up there, and it's air ball at the buzzer, and the first quarter comes to an end. Counselors 11, Victors 10, and that will wrap up the first quarter. We got second quarter action coming right at you right here on Counselors TV. So Michael, what you've seen so far from the first quarter?
Well, got to hit shots. I mean, the Counselors have not hit the easy shots that they have around the basket. And I feel like, I mean, the Victors have been hitting more shots than the Counselors. The Counselors have had more looks, I feel like. I mean, there's a difference because, like, 11-10 is kind of a lower scoring first quarter, I mean, in my opinion. If we just hit some more shots, I mean, that's a game changer right there. But I think it's just kind of a warm-up. I think we'll be good coming into the second quarter. So, and that's what I have right now.
So second quarter action about to get started in just a few moments. 11-10 lead for the Counselors. We got a tight one, the first tight one of the year for the Counselors when it comes to, well, actually last game came down to the end, 37-35 win for the Counselors over Meridian. We'll see how the second quarter goes. Luke Sanders with the basketball. Hands up. He's got it. Guarded by Miller. Sanders drives to his right. He steps back, shoots to Jay. No good front rim. Rebounds fought for. Vaverka gets it. Outside Noah Sanders over to Luke Sanders on the right wing. Counselors have to use their size in this ball game. Noah Sanders moving. He spins. He feeds it inside to Isaac Vaverka, and Vaverka is going to be fouled. It's going to be a jump ball. That's going to go to Jackson. 11-10 game. Counselors lead by a point with 5.5 minutes to play in the first half. Cornelius drops it to the corner. Caleb Cornelius makes the fake. Luke Sanders got his hand on it but goes out of bounds.
Come on, hey, Daniel, give him a better angle than that.
Cornelius looking to get it in, and Luke Sanders got his hand on it, goes out of bounds again. 5:25 to go here in this first half.
Come on now, come now.
So Devon Gordon in the ball game. He came in for Mbiku Johnson as Viverka gets the steal on the play. Luke Sanders looking up the floor, hitting his brother. Noah loses it out of bounds.
Gotta catch those if you're the Counselors. It's a bucket right there.
11-10 is the ball game. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. 11-10 is the score, and now it's Finley James. Drive-in baseline, takes the jumper, and it popped out no good. The rebound's tipped and gotten again by Cornelius, and he hits it. Counselors are rebounded very poorly considering how much of a size advantage they have. Luke Sanders drives to his right. He steps back and shoots the J, and he misses. He struggled to score there as Devon Gordon got the rebound, but Cornelius takes it away from him. Up the floor, he hits Harrington. Underneath the goal, he misses. Rebound is fought for, and it's gotten by Gordon. Gordon steals it and gets it over to Viverka. 12-11 lead for Jackson. Luke Sanders up the middle. He'll pull into a three. No good. He just hasn't been able to hit one. Noah Sanders on the follow. And now a 13-12 Counselor lead. You got Finley James coming up the floor. Harrington's jumper, back rim no good. Isaac Viverka taking it up the sideline. He's got it. He's got one man to beat. He puts the hesitation and finishes. Counselors lead by 3 now, 15-12 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Finley James drops it off, throws it away. Counselors ball, and they call time. A full timeout called by the Muddy River Counselors. 15-12, the Counselors lead.
Yeah. We want Luke Sanders to be shooting it so he can get out of the slump. I mean, because once he's on, he's on. He's going to hit probably all of his shots. So he's just got to keep shooting it when we need him to hit it. So good ball movement, though. I mean, Victors are playing a really good game right now. They're hitting their shots. Size advantage to the Counselors. Just kind of need to use it a little bit more, get those rebounds, because it's been a little bit harder. But
Just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Counselors lead by 3 over the Victors. It's a cross-town rivalry game right here. Got 3 of them. All boys age divisions. Counselors have the ball up by 3. The 3 has been the largest they've been able to get to lead-wise. Luke Sanders up the left side. He gets the screen from Viverka. Luke Sanders now feeding Isaac Viverka at the hole. He puts it up and he's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2. So Isaac Viverka at the free throw line. He's got the first one, and it is back rim, no good. Here's the second free throw, and it banks in. So Viverka hits the second. He's got 3 points, and the Counselors lead by 4. Here comes Daniel Cornelius up the middle. Makes the pass to the corner, a little out of the reach of his brother Caleb. Goes out of bounds.
Get back, let's go.
Here's Luke Sanders up the middle. He's got it. Gets the screen from Viverka. Steps back, shoots the J. Does not get it to go. Ball's fought for. Cornelius got the board. Now it's out to Caleb Cornelius. He's looking up the floor. Ball's tipped a little bit. Oh, Miller able to get it. And now it's a travel there on Jonathan Hill as he pulled it in and tried to make a move. Counselors lead is at 4, 16-12. Luke Sanders dribbling the ball up the floor. Sanders on the drive, drops it off to Tompkins. And there's going to be a charge. Offensive foul on Luke Sanders. That'll be his first personal foul. So he tried to drop it off to Hilton Tompkins. He did, but it was an offensive foul. Daniel Cornelius bringing the ball up the floor. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. There's a fake from Cornelius. He's moving to his right. Now he's driving to the corner. It's Caleb Cornelius. His three. No. Luke Sanders rebound. Hitting his brother Noah on the cut for the finish. 8 points for Noah Sanders, and the Counselors lead by 6 with under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Cornelius over to his brother Caleb Cornelius. He'll shoot the jumper. It's off, and the rebound by Viverka. Viverka up the sideline. He's looking. He's dealing with the defense now. He steps back, gets it outside to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders with the basketball on the right wing, gets the screen. Moving to his left now. He's going to drive in and take it to the basket. He misses. Tompkins the putback. That misses. The rebound's tipped. Now Luke Sanders with it. He puts it up himself. He misses. Oh, Luke Sanders just a little bit off right now as Miller coming down the floor, and he gets through. Gordon going to come up with it. It's a jump ball. Devon Gordon getting in there, and Devon Gordon is 10 years old, folks. Substitution being made. Finley James back in the game. Coming in for Caleb Cornelius. Here's Luke Sanders. Coming up the floor. Crossing the half-court stripe. Inside to Noah Sanders. Dropping it off to Tompkins, who misses at the hole. And Noah Sanders on the follow. He misses. And the ball's tipped out of bounds off of Cornelius.
Got to hit those shots right around the basket. That's what's biting us right now.
Luke Sanders gets it into Noah Sanders at the hole, and he's fouled underneath by Hill. Jonathan Hill going to pick up his first, and to the free throw line is going to be Noah Sanders, who so far has 8 points for the Counselors in their 18-12 lead over the Victors with 1:50 to go in the first half. First free throw for Noah Sanders is a no good off the rim. He's got another one coming up. The second one is up. The second one's no good. Luke Sanders fights for it, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to Jackson. Here's Cornelius up the floor. He's being guarded in the backcourt now. Luke Sanders got his hand on it. Cornelius breaks the pressure. Now it's Hill on the crossover. Hill on the pass to Cornelius. Cornelius now being pressured by Devon Gordon. And now he gets it over to James. James feeds it. Luke Sanders a steal. He comes away with it. He's dealing with the pressure. He gets past Harrington. He's coming up the floor. He's looking. Gets it over to Viverka. Viverka drives baseline. Puts it up. Misses. Tompkins the follow. Puts it in.
Good having Hilton Tompkins down there to put it back in.
James got it blocked by Tompkins, and Viverka got the rebound. He's coming up the sideline. Viverka drives. He steps back. He's looking for a pass. He finds Hilton Tompkins right under the basket for the finish. Tompkins with 6, and the Counselors lead by 10. Timeout, Jackson. And a 22-12 lead for the Counselors, and now they are rolling with a 10-point advantage with 58 seconds to go in the first half. Folks, this broadcast is brought to you by BlockTech Systems. BlockTech Systems, a full-service IT managed services provider specializing in healthcare and small business startups. BlockTech Systems does it all from branding and web design to full network and end-user device installation and support. With over 30 years of combined experience in healthcare IT, BlockTech Systems understands integration with electronic health records, imaging, laboratory, and billing systems. You can check out the BlockTech Systems website, blocktechsys.com, blocktechsys.com. You can also follow them on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook, BlockTech Systems. Please be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Counselors 22, Victors 12. Jackson is trying to pull this ball game away. Out there on the court, same group. You got Isaac Viverka, Hilton Tompkins, Luke Sanders, Noah Sanders, and Devon Gordon. Gordon is 10 years old. James gets it over to Cornelius. It's Daniel Cornelius with the basketball. Guarded by Noah Sanders. Sanders tried to put his hand in there, and there's going to be a foul there. Noah Sanders picking up his second. You got 47 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Cornelius. He's going to pull into a 3, hit one earlier. He misses that one front rim. Harrington gets the offensive board, and Noah Sanders got a tip on it, goes out of bounds.
Take it to the hoop. Let's go.
Here's Jackson with it. The drive. Miller, the jumper. No good, it's long. Vaverka gets the rebound. He gets it over to Luke Sanders. Counselor's up the floor, 30 seconds to go. In the first half, Luke Sanders the drive to the basket, puts it up, he missed it. The ball's tipped, rebounded by Vaverka, the ball stripped. Noah Sanders comes up with it. And now with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Vaverka steps back, takes the jumper, hit it! Vaverka with 5 points and the Counselors lead extends to 12. 10 seconds to go. James into Harrington at the hole, he misses. Rebound, pulled in by Tompkins, down to Vaverka with 3, with 2, with 1 of the buzzers. Vaverka, he missed it. And it's now halftime, 24-12. Counselors, baby, they lead by 12. Taylor Denson in the game for the first time for the Counselors. There's Cornelius. He'll take the three, and his back rim no good. The rebound is tipped and is got by Miller. Gets it outside to James. Now it's Middleton who fires the three. It's good. Mark Middleton with the three-pointer from the wing. And the lead's back down to 9. Luke Sanders drops it off to Noah Sanders for the finish, and I don't know what the call is in there. I think it's a defensive foul against Daniel Cornelius.
Like it is. Let's go.
Cornelius picking up
Come on, Mark,
his
get
first
on your
foul.
man.
Into Vaverka. Vaverka driving in, puts up the floater, puts it in. Isaac Vaverka with 7 points. And an 11-point lead here for the Counselors. Here's Cornelius taking the three from the corner and hits it. So some three-pointers going down for Jackson. And the lead's cut to 8. Cornelius with 8 points. And Luke Sanders brings the ball up the middle. Feed it into Noah Sanders again for the finish. And now Noah Sanders in double figures for the Counselors. Leads back up to 10, and Luke Sanders nearly got the steal, and now it's Harrington back to Miller. Miller driving out to Harrington. Harrington dealing with the pressure. The pass is stolen by Denson. Denson down the floor. Denson back to the basket. He's lost the basketball, stolen. Cornelius with it. Cornelius down the floor, guarded by Noah Sanders. He's got it, trying to get past Sanders. He steps back to Harrington. Harrington shoots the jumper, and it's back rim no good. The rebound, Vaverka. And now it's Luke Sanders with the basketball in the backcourt. A 10-point ball game, just under 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Feeds it inside to Vaverka at the hole. He misses. Tompkins trying to get the rebound, and Cornelius gets it. Bounce pass, nearly stolen. And now it's picked up by James. To the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Air ball long from Miller. And now down the floor is Denson. Denson trying to get down the court, and Coach Willis calls time. 28-18, Counselors in the lead.
Look, focus in. Y'all too busy looking out there. Focus in. Go out here and do what we gotta do. Come on. Put this on three. Put this on three. 1, 2, 3, big girl. Right there, let's go.
Luke Sanders with the basketball.
Hands up, Titus. Right there, right there, right there.
He's up the middle. Gets the screen from Noah Sanders. And now he's going to step back and shoot the J. He makes it. Luke Sanders finally able to get a jumper to go down. He has been shooting very cold from the field. And now Cornelius has it in the corner. 30-18 is the score. 12-point Counselor lead. There's Cornelius. Driving baseline, shooting the J, missing. Rebound Luke Sanders. Sanders up the floor. He gets over to the left side now. Miller guarding him on the far left wing. Luke Sanders around the screen, driving in. Left hand for the finish. 8 points for Luke Sanders.
Hey, you still gotta step up, man.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the third. James getting it down to Cornelius. He fires the three. It's long, no good, and the rebound Vaverka. 14-point Counselor lead. Isaac Vaverka, the drive behind the back. He steps back, shoots the J, and he misses. Rebound Harrington. Stolen by Luke Sanders. Sanders coming around. He drives in. He tried to drop it off. The ball's tipped out of bounds by Middleton. Now Counselors will have it on the baseline.
Get in front of him. Get in front of him.
Luke Sanders looking to get it in. Into Vaverka. Vaverka in the post. Outside to Denson. Denson for three. Off the top of the backboard. Now Noah Sanders on the follow. Puts it up. He misses. Ball's tipped. Noah Sanders gets it again to Harrington. Able to wrestle it away. Finley James picks it up. Victor's with the ball. Now to the wing. Up top. Stolen by Luke Sanders. 6 16-point Counselor lead. The largest lead of the game for the Counselors. That ball's tipped by Luke Sanders. He takes it away. He'll take it all the way, and the finish again. And now the lead's being pushed out to 18. Just over 2 minutes to go in the third. Feeding it up to the high post, and now it's a fake, a jumper there. Does not go, the rebound pulled in by Vaverka. Luke Sanders is bringing it up the floor. Into Isaac Vaverka on the crossover. He drives in, back to the basket. He lost the ball out of bounds. Jackson basketball. Caleb Cornelius and Jonathan Hill coming in for Finley James and Mark Middleton. Three-pointer for Cornelius does not go. He's got a good-looking shot, though, but it doesn't go. The floater doesn't go there. Vaverka with the rebound. Luke Sanders will bring it up the middle. Luke Sanders gets the screen from Vaverka. He's looking. He's trying to look into the post a little bit. Drops it off to Isaac Vaverka. Vaverka dealing with the defense, and he's fouled in the back by Harrington. Winston Harrington picks up his second.
Stay in front of him, Jonathan.
Luke Sanders into Vaverka. Vaverka driving outside to Luke Sanders. He fires the three. That one's off. Rebound. Tompkins is put back's good. 8 for Tompkins. Counselors now lead by 20. Good performance here by the 14U squad for the Counselors. This will most likely be the championship ball game, so you want to definitely do well in this game. There's a fight for it. Harrington on the floor. Noah Sanders and Caleb Cornelius go and have the jump. Azariah Martin checking into the ball game. He'll come in for Isaac Vaverka. Here's Luke Sanders up top. He's got it. He's on the left side of the floor. He's looking. A crossover. Oh, feet Noah Sanders at the perfect time. He puts it up and in. Noah Sanders with 12 points. It's 40-18, folks. The Counselors are pushing this lead away. It's been a 16-point quarter thus far for the Counselors. A 6-point quarter for Jackson. Cornelius' three is back rim, no good. It goes over the backboard. Out of bounds. It will be Counselors basketball again.
Hey, we go.
Here's Noah Sanders up the floor.
Oh, man. Jonathan, that's your man.
Sanders dealing with the pressure. Shoots it at the buzzer. Oh, he nearly got it to go. Noah Sanders. And that will finish out the third quarter. We've got one more quarter of action here in this 14U ball game. Counselors lead by 22 points, 40-18. Jackson's going to want to get themselves tight by the time they take on each other next time, as they really want that 14U championship. They got work to do. Here's Cornelius over to the wing. He's going over to the corner. Daniel Cornelius is one of those guys who has to play 14U, 16U, and 18U, as Luke Sanders is as well. Colt Woods gets the rebound, but gets it taken. Ball's tipped, gotten by Miller. He puts it up, puts it in, and one for Titus Miller.
3-2, you and Titus on the bottom.
Titus Miller at the line for a free throw. 5:40 to go in the ball game. Titus Miller has 4 points on the game. His free throw does not go. Back rim rebound, Isaac Viverka. Counselors, after winning the first quarter by a point, the Counselors have pushed this lead out real nicely in the second and the third. Luke Sanders on the outside.
Come on, come on.
Back out to Luke Sanders. He's on the far right wing. Tried to feed it into Tompkins, just put it too high. Hilton Tompkins is tall, but he's not quite 6'7" yet. Just over 5 minutes to play in the game. So here's Cornelius, guarded up top by Devon Gordon. Over to the wing now, Jonathan Hill. Hill to the corner. It's Caleb Cornelius. He makes the fake. He drives baseline, tries to make the pass, and Viverka gets the steal. That pass is tipped by Miller. Good defense by Miller, but it's going to be Counselors basketball. Here's the substitution being made. It's Wade Sullivan checking in for Daniel Cornelius. Cornelius has 2 more games to play. 4:56 to go in the game.
Hands up.
Here's Luke Sanders up the middle. Sanders with the ball. He drives, he looks up to Viverka. Viverka driving. Lost the ball, got it back. Back over to Luke Sanders. Feeding it inside to Tompkins, who gets it and nearly put it in. Ball's tipped and Miller got the rebound. Here's the drive here, Caleb Cornelius, and here's the jumper from Sullivan. Nearly made it. If Viverka gets the rebound, end up to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders, he's on the drive. Drops it off to Tompkins at the hole. Misses, but he puts it back up and in. Tompkins back in double figures for a second straight game. 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and there's a pass over to Hill, Jonathan Hill, to Cornelius. It's Caleb Cornelius' three, and it looks funny, folks. He knocked it down. Caleb Cornelius with 5 points for the Victors.
Let's go, hands up.
3:45 to go in the ball game. A 19-point Counselor lead. It's Woods, and Woods will take the jumper and air balls. Gordon saves it in, and it goes off the hand of Sullivan, but I think it might have hit Gordon again, and so it will be with Jackson. Cornelius pulls the three. Looked good, but didn't go. Viverka to Luke Sanders. Here's Luke Sanders. Tried to throw it across to Tompkins again. Sullivan gets the steal. Down the court to Caleb Cornelius. The finish. Here's Luke Sanders up the floor. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Luke Sanders to his right, up top to Viverka. Viverka the drive, his floater goes. 9 for Isaac Viverka. 2.5 minutes to go in the game. 44-25. Caleb Cornelius drops it off to Hill. Hill moves with it, gets it outside to Miller. Miller on the drive. Miller puts up the floater in the lane. It misses. Rebound by the Counselors, and they call time. 30-second timeout called by the Counselors. 44-25 lead for Muddy River over Jackson, the crosstown rival game. We got 16U boys and 18U boys coming right at you right here on Counselors TV.
Put a hand on you, push you out the way. So you put the hands back on. You understand? It's a contact sport. It's okay. They're not counting when he put it in, so it's okay, right? Blue. Let's go, blue. White. White ball. White ball.
1, 2, 3, finish.
3-2. Hey, 3-2. Mason. You have Jalen. Yeah. There you go. Hey. Caleb, come on. Come on. Yeah.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Ball's tipped out of bounds. And so now you got a whole 12U lineup for the Counselors now with Miku Johnson, Devon Gordon, Abram Martin, Azariah Martin, and Taylor Denson. Here's Martin. He lost the basketball, picked up there by Davis. The ball stolen by Johnson. Johnson's going to hit Gordon. Gordon takes the jumper and hits it. Devon Gordon with the bucket. Good pass from Johnson. 46-25 is the score now. Now it's Cornelius. Sullivan up top to Cornelius again. He's moving to his right. He gets the screen, pulling the three. No good. It's an air ball off to the side. Here's Martin up the court. 21-point Counselor lead. Trying to hit Denton. The ball's broken up by Cornelius. And now it's Caleb Cornelius throwing the ball down the floor. The ball was not secured, and it's going to be Davis putting it up, and nearly got it to go. Rebound Sullivan. Sullivan puts it back up and puts it in and one. That foul's on Johnson. Miku Johnson picking up his first, and that was Wade Sullivan getting the bucket. He's at the line to make it a three-point play. Counselors are going to remain undefeated in conference and are going to take the #1 spot in the 14U field as well. The Counselors are #1 seed in 18U boys, 16U boys, and now 14U boys after this evening. Martin hit Gordon to Denson. Denson the drive, puts it up in the lane. He misses. Ball's tipped. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Jackson. He'll stay with the Counselors. Here's Denson. Into Martin. Martin, pass to Johnson. And Miku Johnson trying to drive. He keeps the ball, kicks it outside. Good pass. I'll feed it to Gordon. Gordon on the fake now. Outside to Martin. Martin on the fake. Out to Denson. And these guys are moving the ball well. Denson over to Johnson. Johnson with the fake. He pulls the three. Oh, just short. Rebound Davis. The ball's loose. And Johnson picks it up. Here's Johnson. He makes the move and it's stolen. Down to Sullivan. Sullivan with the ball now. He's driving against Martin. On the crossover. Good move from Sullivan for the finish. He's got 4, and it's 40 seconds to play in the ball game. Denson up the floor, and the ball's broken up by Cornelius. And now here's Cornelius, and Martin got his hand on it. They put it up. It's missed. Sullivan gets it back. Reverse layup's good for Sullivan. You can tell he's got him some skills. He's got 6 points in about 5 minutes. 46-31, and get it into Gordon. Devon Gordon looking up the floor. He's going to hit Denson. Denson moving to his right. He lost it. He's on the floor, and he travels with it. As the time is down with 4 seconds. 46-31. Sullivan, who has 6 points on the ball game. He gets it into Cornelius. He's stolen by Gordon. Gordon will drive, turns around, is blocked by Cornelius. He gets it back at the buzzer, and it doesn't go. He can wrap it up in chocolate brown and cream gold, baby. The Counselors win the 14U boys ball game, 46-31. And the Counselors remain undefeated. And the Victors take their first loss, but the Victors are a strong team, and they will make a run in the tournament. You can tell that for sure. They will move to 7-1 overall and 4-1 in conference play. The Counselors move to 4-0 in conference and overall. We got 16U boys action coming right up, right here. Counselors TV. go ahead and hit that subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. This is Counselors TV, a presentation of Muddy River Counselors basketball. We are at Hines B. Hall, where the Muddy River Counselors host the crosstown rival, the Jackson Victors, here this evening. We've already had one game go by. That was the 14U boys ball game, and that one went in the direction of the Muddy River Counselors by a score of 46-31. The Counselors won that ball game. Now, we've got 16U boys action going on. The Counselors 8-0 on the year in conference and overall. For the Victors, they are 4-1 in conference with a 5-1 overall record. They hold the number 2 spot in the conference. So another number 1 versus number 2 matchup here at Hines B. Hall. We've done number 1 and number 2. We've done that multiple times in the last 3 evenings we've been here. We've had number 1 versus number 2 with PCA. Then we had number 1 versus number 2 with Hattiesburg, and we have number 1 versus number 2 here tonight here in this 14U16U with Jackson. There's something else as for the Counselors taking on some of the stiffest competition in the conference, and we got that here this evening. The Victors, their entire team is 16U, so they're probably going to try to play it safe. I don't know if they're going to put all their eggs in the 16U basket or maybe separate it or whatever, but they went all in for the 14U. They fell short. Now they might go all in for the 16U. We will have to see. This is Counselors TV. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel to keep up to date with what's going on. The Counselors looking for their 20th straight 16U boys a win, as their last time they lost was February 5th, 2022. They've won 19 straight. They are looking for a win number 20 now here this evening as they take on the Jackson Victors, and the Victors are going out there with their ball club. They are stocked up, ready to play this ball game. So here we go. We're going to go for the tip. It's going to be Michael Williams and Nolan Meacham. Michael Williams, Mark Johnson, and Ethan Viverka, all former Victors players. And the tip goes off the ref's head and goes to Williams. He's going to do a re-jump. A tip is won by the Counselors. Caleb Sanders will get it as we begin this ball game. Williams feeds it into Sanders at the hole for the finish. Oh, man, what a start. 2-0. Now it's Holden on the bounce pass to Miller. Miller dealing with the pressure now. He's being trapped by Caleb Sanders, and now it's Holden back in the backcourt, getting into Cornelius. It's Daniel Cornelius. He's on the drive. He drives against the defense, going to the basket, putting it up. He misses. The rebound is tipped. Luke Sanders gets it. He gets it outside to his brother Caleb. Caleb Sanders on the move. Sanders the drive. He pulls up the J. It is no good. Williams rebound. Back outside to Luke Sanders. And his brother Caleb Sanders for the finish. 4-0 lead for the Counselors now. And we're 40 seconds in to the ball game. Cornelius guarded by Caleb Sanders. Sanders got his hand on it. Now the pass back into the backcourt. Holden feeding Ware down to Miller. Miller going. He's going to lay it up and in as Luke Sanders had to leave him. It was a 2-on-1. Miller finishes. And now here come the Counselors. Luke Sanders gets it over to Caleb Sanders on the wing. He drives to his left. He steps back and pulls up the J. Oh, it pops out no good. Rebound Ware. Here's Ware back to the man, getting it to Miller. Miller through the middle, puts up the floater. He misses. Caleb Sanders the rebound. Sanders up to Luke Sanders. Down to Mark Johnson. Johnson for the finish. He does. Johnson, the former Victor, puts it in. 6-2 ball game. Now it's Miller. Guarded by Viverka and Caleb Sanders. Gets it over and he sweeps it. Now it's Holden on the fake. He pulls up the three and he will miss it. Back rim. Luke Sanders with the rebound. He's looking up the floor now. Caleb Sanders to Williams. Williams back inside. He got stopped up in the lane. Miller with it. Miller's losing the basketball. It's off the leg. Vaverka is able to try to pick it up, but it's a jump ball on the floor. It's going to go to the Victors. A 6-2 ball game. A lead for the Counselors. 5:13 to go in the opening quarter. Miller to get it in. Ball's tipped. Stolen. Caleb Sanders. Williams comes up with it. Up the court to Mark Johnson. No! Williams the follow the finish! 8-2 lead for the Counselors. And the former Jackson Victor, Michael Williams, puts it in. He played 3 years for Jackson. Holden, batted out of bounds by Johnson.
Hurry up.
Holden down the floor to Meacham. To Ware, to Miller. Miller guarded, out to Holden. Holden to the high post to Ware. Ware, now the ball's being hit. Now Vaverka got his hand on it, so Michael Williams comes away with it. Williams on the sideline, he's looking. He decides against the pass. He pulls up into a 3. Bobs away, baby! He's got 5. So Michael Williams has been red hot as of late. 11-2 is the score. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now it's Holden on the fake. He's looking to the middle. Makes the pass stolen by Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders pulls up the 3. Doesn't go. Williams the follow puts it in. Timeout. Jackson. 13-2. Ware's going to get it into Holden, and now Victor's down 13-2. As we are early in this ball game, Ware takes it all the way for the finish. Ray Ware makes it 13-4. Now down to Johnson. Johnson tried to feed it back. It's stolen by Ware. Ware down the floor. And Ware changes it in the air and finishes. Good finish from Ray Ware. So a run here. Caleb Sanders now with it down the floor on the wing. Up to Johnson. Johnson picked it up. Now it's Luke Sanders. Sanders with the screen from his brother Caleb. Luke Sanders to the basket. Finish and 1! The foul's on Daniel Cornelius, and Luke Sanders finishes it, and he goes to the line to make it a 3-point play. 15-6 is the score. Free throw's good for Luke Sanders. Sanders with 3. Now it's Ray Ware getting it over to Holden. Holden guarded by Johnson. He made the fake, got it down to Meacham. Meacham on the move. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound for Vaverka. Now it's Caleb Sanders. Up the floor. Sanders, pull up 3. Short, no good. Rebound Ware. Now it's Miller guarded by Luke Sanders with the pass over to Holden. Holden in the backcourt. Pass down the court, out of Meacham's hands. Turnover. Here's Luke Sanders. He's got it on the far right wing. Moving to his right. Feeding Caleb. Pulling up the jumper. No good. It missed. Rebound Ware. Last few shots haven't gone down for the Counselors. A 10-point ball game. Now pass down the floor to Meacham. Meacham looking to drive. He gets to the basket. They call the foul on Luke Sanders. Sanders picking up his first.
Box. Box cross. Box cross.
16-6, 2:51 to go in the first quarter. Trying to feed it inside. The ball's batted, and it's going to be a jump ball. And he's going to the Counselors.
Turn around. Let's go. Lock in, though.
Williams over to Johnson. Johnson back to Williams. Williams inside to Caleb Sanders. Sanders back out to Williams. Williams turnaround three. Bombs away, baby. What a shot. He's got 10. Counselors lead 19-6. The crossover goes out of bounds. Good pressure from Johnson. So Luke Sanders will throw it in, a 13-point Counselor advantage. Here's Caleb Sanders over to Luke Sanders. Coming around, feeding Caleb Sanders to the basket for the finish. He's got 6. Here's Holden in the backcourt. Back to Cornelius. Down the court, throws it away.
Hey, Ray, you switching that pitch. That's what you got to pick up. Talk. Let's talk. Come on.
There's Luke Sanders up the right side. Feed it inside, the ball's batted away and stolen by Holden. Holden to his right. Puts it over to the corner, that's Meacham. Meacham, ball stolen by Caleb Sanders. Sanders putting on the Jets, putting to the basket, puts it up, misses. Batted out of bounds by, say it's off the Victors here. Counselor's ball on the baseline. Give it to Jackson. Get it into Cornelius, back to Ware. Ware back Cornelius. 21-6 is the ball game. Hold it down the floor and he throws it away. Counselors have been really putting on the pressure pretty well in this ball game. So Michael Williams looking to bring up Vaverka for 3. Doesn't go. Caleb Sanders with the rebound. Vaverka fires up another one. Back rim no good. And it hit the top. There we go. Holden dealing with the pressure. Guarded by Williams. His pass stolen by Caleb Sanders. Now down to Luke Sanders. Up top to Williams. Over to Mark Johnson, who's working it from the corner. He drives. Drops it off to Luke Sanders. Outside to Williams. Williams fires the 3 from the left wing. Oh, he nearly hit that. He misses. 57 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Hey.
Feed it back to Ware. Caleb Sanders broke it up, but Ware gets it back, drops it off to Miller. Miller blocked by Sanders, and Luke Sanders picks it up. Down the floor, hit Johnson. He threw it a little high. It's going to be a turnover. We got Holden up top to Nicholson. Back over Holden. Nicholson feeding it outside, and now on the move is Jackson. Ware inside. The basket, no good. Caleb Sanders a rebound, over to Luke Sanders. Luke stepping back, it's Williams. Williams out to Vaverka, wide open for 3. Not getting it to go. Caleb Sanders nearly got it, Nicholson able to get it. Thomas Nicholson on the move. Luke Sanders gets the steal, Caleb Sanders comes up with it, down to Luke, finish. 5 for Luke Sanders, and it's 5 seconds to go in this first quarter, and now it's down to Meacham. Meacham to the basket, he misses as the quarter expires, 23-6. Counselors, baby. Counselors lead 23-6 after 1 quarter, and the Counselors looking pretty good here. But you can see how the Victors have shown a little bit more resistance than some of these other teams have for the Counselors. Counselors kept their starters in the whole first quarter. So now you see today 23-6, and these guys on Jackson's side, they're just trying to deal with that full court pressure. Full court pressure has proved to be tough for them thus far. We'll be back for second quarter action right here, Counselors TV. Okay, I got Quile Davis. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Quile Davis. Who won the last game? Sorry, I just started watching. Well, I will say this. If you don't know who won the last game, you can't go back and look back at it because you can go back in the stream. You don't have to watch it live. You can't go back to watch the last game. But I'll let you go back and watch it if you don't want to hear the spoiler, but I will give you the spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Counselors win, 46-31. 20-36 the score at the beginning of the second quarter. Hakeem Johnson, who's in the ball game. He's guarding the up top, Asa Holden. Holden trying to keep it in. He does. Oh, they say he stepped out.
Hey, 1-4. Next time down. Hey, next time down.
It's Counselor's ball.
Let's go. Who you? Hey, 41. We got 51.
So Michael Williams up the middle, gets across the half-court strike. Now it's Mark Johnson. Johnson driving over to Viverka. Viverka driving into the lane, over to Hakeem Johnson. Out Mark Johnson, now it's Williams. Williams on the fake. He's looking for a pass. He tries to hit Viverka. He does. Down to Hakeem Johnson. Johnson, ball got tipped. Back out Viverka. Viverka over to Caleb Sanders. Sanders moving to his left. He drives in, kicks it over to Mark Johnson. Johnson on the fake. He puts up the shot in the lane. He misses. No good. Ball's tipped. With Hakeem Johnson going after it, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to go to the Counselors. Victor's touched it last. 6:22 to go in the first half. Caleb Sanders into Williams. Inside to Johnson is stolen by Ware. Caleb Sanders gets the steal. Sanders hitting Williams. Williams back out Caleb Sanders and fires the three. No good off the rim. Viverka gets the offensive board. Outside to Mark Johnson. Johnson over to Williams. Williams driving in. Over to Mark Johnson. Johnson back to Williams. Williams into Caleb Sanders, out to Williams. He pulls up the three from the corner. It goes off the back rim, no good. Miller the rebound. Now it's Holden. 5:45 to go in the first half. Nicholson over Holden, feeding it inside to Ware. In and out pass. Meacham, three, no good. Williams the rebound. Williams hit Johnson down the floor. Mark Johnson driving in on the fake. Caleb Sanders pulling up the J. No. Just some shots not going down for the Counselors here. They lead by 17. Holden up the left side. Victors just haven't been able to take advantage of the Counselors not scoring the past few possessions. So it still maintains being a 17-point game. Caleb Sanders moving to the left. Driving in. Oh, missing. Holden to Nicholson. Nicholson lost it. Johnson with the steal, and he traveled. 5:02 to go in the first half. We've had no score in the first 2 minutes of this second quarter. Nicholson gets it down to Miller. Miller throwing it down and throwing it away.
And take that all the way. You got 45.
There's Williams. Williams driving past his defender, dropping it off to Johnson. Johnson in the post now, and I think it was 3 seconds in the lane's what they call it. Here's Holden. Holden with the pass to Ware. Ware down inside to Miller. Miller finishes at the rack. 23-8. Counselors have not scored here in this quarter. Williams on the drive, beat the man, and does not finish! Oh, he just missed at the rack. Ware down the court. Caleb Sanders coming away with the steal. Oh, man! No call. They got Williams down the floor. Oh, great pass to Johnson in the finish! Wow! And he got Holden now with it, 25-8. And Nicholson back to Holden.
Go ahead.
Nicholson to Ware, to Miller. Miller against Caleb Sanders, backs him up, puts it in. Andy Miller with 6. 25-10 is the ball game. Now it's Williams. Williams on the crossover, he pulls up the J. Good. 12 for Sir Michael Williams. And that's a steal. That's Sir Michael Williams down the Caleb Sanders for the finish. Ball's loose, goes out of bounds. Okay. They said that Michael's shot was a 3, so it's actually he's 13. Isaac Viverka checking in for Caleb Sanders. It's 30-10. Counselors in the lead with 3:37 to go in the first half. Nicholson now with it. Pass was batted by Michael Williams, goes out of bounds. 3:32 to go in the first half. It's Miller. He's putting it in play, gets it in Nicholson. And you got Cornelius down the court to Nicholson. To Ware. Excuse me. Ware, turnaround shot blocked by Viverka and gives it up to Williams. Williams hitting Johnson, who gives it out to Williams, pulls up the 3, air ball, Viverka, the putback is good. Now it's Nicholson. 32-10. Back holding. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Nicholson, Cornelius, ball's batted, stolen by Viverka. Over to Mark Johnson. Up the court to Williams. Williams down inside to Viverka. Viverka out to Ethan Viverka. To Mark Johnson. Johnson the drive. Kicks it out to Viverka. Viverka, he drives himself. He'll put up a floater and put it in. He's had the touch today. It's 34-10 now. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Down the court to Miller. Miller moving through, putting up the right-hand shot. Off the bank is good. He's got 8. Lead's cut to 22 now, 34-12. So Michael Williams working against Cornelius. Oh, he breaks him off. He steps back. He gives it out to Viverka. Oh, the ball stolen by Nicholson. Nicholson. Williams got a hand on it, but Nicholson able to keep it. Now it's holding. Back over. Here's the jumper from Cornelius. It's no good. Viverka gets the board. Williams now with it. Timeout call by the counselors. A 34-12 lead for Muddy River over Jackson.
Careless about this. That don't mean nothing. Keep playing. Nobody care about no crowd, woo-woo, and none of this. You lock in and do these purposes. That's all that matters. Let's go.
Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. 34-12 is the score. Luke Sanders and KJ Moffitt are in the ball game, and now Williams working with it off the wing here. Out to Viverka. Up top to Ethan Viverka. So Michael Williams. To Luke Sanders. Driving against his defender and putting it in. Luke Sanders with 7 points. Counselors lead by 24. Nicholson on the fake. Back to Holden. Holden down the floor. Ball's tipped. We good? We still at the same levels? Oh, yeah.
Come down. Your man. Move on. Come on right here.
Minute and a half to go in the first half. I think, yep, we're all good over here. 24-point game, just under a minute and a half to go in the first half. Now Miller on the fake, he moved to his left outside to Holden. Asa Holden up top, he pulls a quick trigger 3 and it's just short. He's got a good shot. Hitting Michael Williams on the move. Williams extends for the finish. Williams with 15 points. And Holden gets it back to Nicholson. Nicholson, Luke Sanders bats it away, and he falls. Minute and 1 to go in the first half. Ware, ball's tipped. Luke Sanders got a hand on it as it goes out of bounds. 55 seconds to go in the first half. Williams gets the steal on the baseline. He's looking down the floor, looking to hit somebody. He hits Luke Sanders. He lost it a little bit, and he's out of bounds. Timeout called by Jackson with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Counselors lead by 26.
How old is he now?
45 seconds to go in the half. And the Counselors lead 38-12. Down the court for the Counselors, Caleb Sanders, Luke Sanders, Isaac Vaverka, Ethan Vaverka, and KJ Moffitt. Nicholson to Holden. Back to Nicholson. Back to Holden. Cross court pass to Miller. To Ware. Puts up the floater. Moffitt the rebound. Vaverka hits Caleb Sanders. It throws it across court to Luke Sanders. Pulling up the three. Oh, just not able to get it to go. Caleb Sanders pulled down the offensive board. Guess they called a travel. Where Caleb Sanders got his hand on it, goes out of bounds.
Full speed. Okay, yeah. Run it correctly.
Here's Miller. Holden. Up top, the fake Nicholson. He pulls up the J. No good. Luke Sanders the rebound. Here's Sanders up the floor. He's going to pull up a three in transition. Oh, it just doesn't go. And the first half comes to an end. Counselors 38, Victors 12. I'll bring us to halftime. We'll be back for second half action right here. Counselors TV. Because they turn around and they think he shouldn't be there. The second half begins right here from B Hall. 38-12 lead for the Counselors as the second half starts. Luke Sanders to Caleb Sanders over there on the wing. Moving to his left, he breaks through, puts it up over the top. He missed it though, but the rebound's Nicholson. Now it's Jackson with the ball just under. We just started the second half as Holden has the ball. The Victors want to make something happen in better ways than they were able to in the first half. Williams with the block. The hate time on that one. 6:35 to go. Here's Meacham. Into Nicholson. Nicholson the fake. He drives it inside. He puts it up. No good. Rebound pulled in by Luke Sanders. Outside to Williams. Williams moving. He drops it off to Johnson at the hole. He misses. And the rebound's pulled in. You hope Johnson's okay. He came up hobbling a little bit. Favoring that right ankle a little bit as Holden feeds it to Meacham. Holden guarded by Caleb Sanders. Feed it inside, and he throws it away, and I believe it's going to the Counselors. It is. 26-point Counselor advantage as we are in the first minute. of the third quarter. He hits Williams on that play. So Michael Williams on the fake. He hits Johnson on the cross-court pass. Back up top to Caleb Sanders. Now it's Luke Sanders on the left wing. He gets the screen from Caleb Sanders. He comes off of it. He's going to drive all the way in. He puts it up, missed it. Ball's tipped at Holden, got the rebound. Now Holden trying to get it out of there. Gets it down to Miller. Miller down the court. Williams got in the passing lane, and Ware was not able to get it. And it's a turnover. Counselors get the ball again. Here's Caleb Sanders. Going to his left. He drives in, puts it up, missed it. They just missed a couple of them, made some good moves, but just missed it there at the hole. Holden, cross half court. Miller, back to Holden. Trying to feed it inside. Ware, turnaround shot, doesn't go. Williams the rebound. Williams coming down the floor, hitting Caleb Sanders, who extends himself and puts it in and one. And that foul is against Thomas and Nicholson, who picks up his first, and the finish was by Caleb Sanders, who just gets into double figures with 10, 40-12. Free throw goes. Here's Holden with the basketball. Across the half-court stripe. Guarded by Mark Johnson. Over to the wing, Nicholson to Ware. Back out to Holden. Pulls up the three. Good. Asa Holden gets on the board. He hits that three-pointer, 41-15. Luke Sanders is up top. Gets it over to Michael Williams. Williams is looking. Hits the corner, Caleb Sanders. Oh, the pass trying to hit Williams, wasn't able to. And now the drive from Ware against Johnson. He puts it up, missed it. Williams got the rebound. There's a foul inside, and the foul's against Mark Johnson. It's Johnson's first. .439 to go in the third. Ware back rims the first. Cornelius will check in the ball game. He comes in for Thomas Nicholson. Second one's missed, and the rebound pulled in by Luke Sanders. Now it's Williams. Williams hit Johnson on the cut. Oh, he dropped it. Game still at 26. Now you got Holden up the left side. Over to the wing. Holden over to Cornelius, back to Holden, and he steps out of bounds. The Counselors basketball. Here's Williams coming up to the wing, over to Johnson. Johnson drives, back out to Williams. Williams pulls the three from the right wing. It's short, no good. The ball's rebounded by Miller. Miller to Cornelius. Cornelius now being guarded. He tries to make the fake, tries to get through the middle. Sanders got his hand on it. Now it's Holden. Holden throws it down to Meacham. Meacham feeds it inside. Johnson broke it up. Holden cross court. Morgan's three is no good, and so Michael Williams gets the board. Williams hits Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders steps back. Hits Williams. Inside to Caleb Sanders. Back out to Williams, over to Luke Sanders. Luke Sanders for three, air ball. Rebound, Johnson tried to get it. Goes out of bounds, going to Jackson. Second half has not been a whole lot of scoring so far for the Counselors here, 41-15. Second quarter is 3-3. Or the third quarter is 3-3 rather. Hit Johnson underneath, who puts it in. Mark Johnson with 6. Asa Holden over to Daniel Cornelius. Guarded now by Caleb Sanders. Pass to Holden. To the high post, Meacham. Meacham puts it up, misses. Luke Sanders the rebound. Now Michael Williams up the floor. Williams across the half-court stripe. He makes the move, drops it off, shuffles it over to Caleb Sanders. Now outside to Mark Johnson. Johnson with it on the outside. He has the ball in his left hand. Kicks it over to Viverka. Ethan Viverka's three is short, no good. Three-point shooting just hasn't really been going too much for the Counselors. Caleb Sanders able to save it into Viverka. Drops it off to Williams underneath for the finish. What a good play to the cut from Michael Williams, and the lead's up to 30, and there's a timeout called by the Counselors with 2:40 to go.
White, go white, blue ball, blue ball.
Now on the floor for the Counselors, you got Ethan Viverka, Isaac Viverka, Hilton Tompkins, KJ Moffitt, and Noah Sanders. The Counselors with the 30-point lead. Holden over Cornelius. Now it's Morgan, feeds it inside. Morgan on the fake. Out to Holden. Moving to his right, he pulls up the jumper. It does not go. Now it's Ethan Viverka up the left side.
Hands up.
Noah Sanders, the three. Doesn't go. Sanders the rebound. Now it's Viverka. Viverka on the drive, kicks it out to Noah Sanders, out to Moffitt. Moffitt over to Isaac Viverka. Viverka drives in. That's a travel on Viverka. Here's Holden on the crossover. Morgan, pass, tipped by Viverka, stolen by KJ Moffitt. Moffitt hit Noah Sanders. He threw it behind him. It goes out of bounds. Here's Morgan. Nicholson. Out to Cornelius, guarded by Moffitt. Now it's Finley James who just got into the ball game. Minute to go in the third. 45-15. Morgan, James, the three. No good. Rebound is fought for him. Viverka able to save it in and keep it. Counselors moving the ball up the floor here. Over to Ethan Viverka, who fires the three. Bombs away, baby. Here's the pass cross court to James. Now, James gets it back. He's looking for something. Nicholson shoots the high post jumper, banks it in. Thomas Nicholson gets on the board. Ethan Viverka steps into a three. He airballs it. Rebound to Carpenter, who just came into the game. Finley James up the right side. He drives in the lane. He gets fouled. Now be Jackson basketball on the baseline, a 48-17 game as the clock will run out on the third quarter. Third quarter runs out, and now we have one more quarter to go. Counselors lead by 31. Fourth quarter action coming right at you right here. It is Counselors TV. Finley James over to Caleb Cornelius. He drives through the lane, kicks it out to the outside. That's Grayson Morgan with the basketball now, driving in. He drops it off to Miller. Miller to Cornelius, who makes the fake. He shoots the shot to the side and hits it. Nice shot from Caleb Cornelius. 48-19 is the score. Getting it down to Hakeem Johnson. Johnson thought about it. He goes to the outside, makes the fake, gets it out to Luke Sanders.
Come on. There we go.
Cross-court pass. Three from Noah Sanders. No good. Goes out of bounds.
Don't do that. Block out, Reese.
Finley James gets it to the wing. That's Cornelius. He pulls up another shot and hits it. Cornelius with 4 quick points. 48-21 is the score now. Moffitt for 3. Air ball. Rebound Carpenter, and now it's Morgan up the court to Miller. Miller tries to get it over to Cornelius, but throws it away.
Lockdown defense down low.
Here's Luke Sanders.
Get out.
Over the corner, Moffitt's 3. Nearly went. Tompkins puts it back and misses. Now it's Morgan to James. Cornelius for 3. No. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's off of Tompkins' hands. Get it into Carpenter. Carpenter outside. Ball's nearly stolen. Moffitt had his hand in the cookie jar. Caleb Cornelius pulls up the J and hits it. His 3rd straight jumper that he knocks down. He is the only one who scored in this quarter, both teams.
Hands up, let's go, Caleb.
48-23.
Caleb, come on.
Sanders for 3. Bombs away, baby. 51-23 is the score now. There's the drive. Cornelius outside to James. James trapped in the corner, tries to feed it inside, and Luke Sanders gets the steal. Just over 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and Luke Sanders is up the floor.
Get around him, Grace.
Luke Sanders on the far right wing. Ball got tipped. Goes out of bounds, staying with the Counselors. Substitution being made. Isaac Vaverka checking into the game. He'll come in for KJ Moffitt. Get it into Luke Sanders. Here's Sanders, far right wing. Gets the screen, pulls up the J. Back rim, no good. It's been a few games since Luke Sanders has been able to hit a 3-pointer. And Carpenter with the block. And he gives a lot of extra. Isaac Vaverka, he daps him up a little bit. He get it into Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. He's on the floor. The jump ball.
Mark, don't let nothing inside.
Clock's running, under 3 minutes to go in the game. Luke Sanders trying to get it in. James gets the steal. Hakeem Johnson with the steal. Get it down the court to Noah Sanders. Sanders to his right, pulls up the 3. Back rim, Luke Sanders pulls down the offensive board.
Stay up, Mark. Mark, get up.
Luke Sanders for 3. Back rim, over the backboard.
Mark, we in 3-2. You at the top. We in 3-2.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Caleb Cornelius, who has 6 points. Feed it to the corner, he gets it back again. Middleton for 3. Air ball. Luke Sanders got the rebound. It's 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Counselors are going to go 9-0 in 16U with a solid, strong start. And they will hold down and maintain and solidify the #1 seed in the conference. So down the floor, Noah Sanders with the steal. Beat Luke Sanders.
Come on, Peter, big up.
Picked up his dribble. Into Tompkins, through his hands. Stole it. Caleb Cornelius with it. That's a foul on Hakeem Johnson. And with this win, the Counselors have nailed down the #1 seed in the 16U boys division. A 9-0 record. And right now the Counselors are #1 in all 3 divisions. But they haven't nailed down the 14U yet. They got to beat Jackson again. Luke Sanders with the rebound.
Get back, Reese, don't foul. Turn around.
Here's Sanders to the corner of Vaverka. Vaverka for 3. No good. Johnson pulls down the board, down inside to Tompkins and puts it up. He missed it.
There you go.
Oh, Tompkins hits the floor. And now here's James. James up the court, going around. Three-pointers, no good. Carpenter, blocked by Vaverka! 20 seconds left. The 3 is good from Mark Middleton. 51-25, and the time's about to run out. It's 10 seconds. And Luke Sanders will walk it up. I think he's probably going to hold it. Well, he gets it to Noah Sanders, who fires the 3. Back rim no good. Gets the rebound. He'll not be able to put that one up, and you can wrap it up in chocolate brown. And green gold, baby. The Counselors win again, and they nail down the #1 seed in the MSHA conference with a 9-0 record. Counselors 51, Victors 25. We got 18U boys finally coming up to you right here. Counselors TV.
Right.
All right, folks, we are here at Hines B. Hall where the Counselors host the Jackson Victors here for the last ball game of the evening, 18U boys basketball. The Counselors 12-4 on the season. They're on a 7-game winning streak, and they are 7-0 in conference. Now they take on the Jackson Victors, who are towards the bottom in the 18U field. They are not at the top there. They have not won a conference game at that level, so we'll have to see what happens here this evening.
Got everybody on the book. Everybody on the book.
But the Victors have no players over the 16U age group, so you're talking about the same exact guys that the Counselors just played. They're playing them again this time. And so we'll see what happens in this ball game. We'll be right back. This is Victors and Counselors on Counselors TV.
a word of prayer. And then we're going to do the national anthem. We got a flag over here on this side of the gym. Dear Lord, we thank you. We thank you that we're here tonight. We thank you that we're here tonight with friends who are playing basketball. And we lift it up to you. We just ask the Holy Spirit reign supreme in this room as we compete and enjoy what you've given us. We lift it up to you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Now let's play some basketball. The starters for your Jackson Victors. Number 0, Daniel Cornelius. Number 1, Nolan Meacham. Number 2, Asa Holden. And number 24, Ray Ware. And number 35, Andy Miller. And now for your Muddy River Counselor. Number 24, William Lynch. Number 14, Rodell Brightfield. Number 45, son Michael Williams. Number 0, Caleb Sanders. And number 10, Luke Sanders. That's your River Counselors boys basketball team. Starters. Let's play some ball.
All right, we're about to do the tip-off in just a few moments as Counselors Victors the Crosstown rivalry gets started in just a few moments. Here we go. We're about to have the tip. William Leach, Nolan Meacham. The tip goes. Williams picks it up, gives it to Luke Sanders. Back to Williams. Williams passes it cross court to Breakfield. Breakfield on the move. The floater. Good. Counselors get started early. 2-0 lead. Miller to Ware. Ware down to Meacham. Meacham to the basket, putting it up. No good. Rebound Leach. Leach gives it to Williams. Williams up the floor. He's coming up the middle. He's going to the right. Right hand. Finish. And Williams now puts it out to 4-0. We're 30 seconds in, and now it's Cornelius up to the left side, feeding Ware. Ware stolen by Luke Sanders. Sanders up the right side now. He's looking over to the corner. Caleb Sanders pulls up the J. It's long, no good. Leach gets the rebound. He's coming to the outside. There's a foul inside, and the foul's on Holden. Asa Holden going to pick up his first personal foul. 7:16 to go in quarter number 1. They get it in. Leach for 3 on the way. Bombs away, baby. William Leach. And a 7-0 lead. Leach was a former Jackson Victors player as well. He played 3 years on the Victors, and this is year number 4 for him on the Counselors. Now the pass off the leg of Williams. It goes into the stands. It looks like it took somebody's glasses off. It hit somebody in the face. And now Brightfield got his hand on it, goes out of bounds. It's a 7-0 game thus far. Just over a minute in.
Come on, let's go.
Here's Holden up top. Moves to his left. He's guarded. Feeding Ware at the high post. Down to Miller. Miller travels. He moved before he put the ball on the floor. Sit into Williams now. Williams over to Caleb Sanders. Over to Brakefield. Brakefield to his left. He drives in, kicks it out to Williams. Williams has it up top to Luke Sanders now. Williams over to Leach. Leach for three again. No good. Luke Sanders got the offensive board. Over to Williams. To Leach. Leach behind him to Williams. Back to Caleb Sanders. Back Williams. He pulls up the three. It's a little long, no good. Rebound Miller. Miller over to Cornelius. Cornelius driving inside. Foul by Leach. So Leach going to pick up his first to the free throw line as Cornelius. Cornelius makes the first. Score is 7-1. He's got his second coming up. Makes the second. Here's Williams up the court to Luke Sanders. Back to Williams. Williams on the drive over to Brakefield. He puts up the short shot, puts it in. Right on Brakefield with 4. 9-2 lead. 2 minutes in, the ball is loose. Cornelius picked it up. Now he's guarded by 2. Guarded, trapped in the backcourt. He goes back, it's back to Holden. Holden hit Miller, hit Ware. Now Ware on the 2-on-1, puts it up and in. Ray Ware gets on the board. So now it's 9-4. Here's Williams. Feed to Caleb Sanders, back out to Williams, back to Leach. Leach for 3. That's short, air ball. Caleb Sanders out to Luke Sanders, over to Brakefield. Brakefield, his 3-pointer. No good. Ball's tipped, Williams gets it back down, and it hits the foot of Meacham. Here's Williams. Into Caleb Sanders at the hole for the finish. 11-4. Now it's Miller up the right side. Williams took it out of the air. Williams to Caleb Sanders, but it's stolen by Holden. Holden going against the defense, putting it up, and there's a foul, and they call it on the floor. Caleb Sanders going to pick up his first.
Let's go. Come on.
Meacham gets it in to Cornelius. Cornelius pulls up the shot. It's no good to Michael Williams. The rebound. Now Luke Sanders pulls it in. Now it's Williams trying to hit Caleb Sanders and broke it up. 11-4 is the score. We're 3 minutes in. Now it's Williams into Leach. Leach at the basket, and he travels. Here's into Ware. Ware down to Meacham. Meacham the drive, puts up the hook. No, Brakefield gets it. Brakefield down the floor. He's coming, drops it off to Williams. Reverse layup is good. 13-4 is the score now. Now it's Holden. Back to Cornelius. Cornelius guarded, back Holden. Holden the fake. Throws it over the top to Miller. Miller stolen, Luke Sanders. Sanders with it. Over to Williams. Williams thought about it, he steps to the side. Feeding it to Luke Sanders. Back out to Williams, through his hands out of bounds. (13-4) is the score, just under 4.5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Hold it, guarded by 2. Now it's turnaround shot by Ware is no good, and rebound Leach. Now it's Brakefield. Brakefield to the corner. Caleb Sanders is 3. No good. Rebound. Hold it. So halfway through the first quarter, it's 13-4. Counselors scored 7 points in the first minute, so the Victors have kind of slowed them down from that pace. Now pass down to Miller, and Miller fumbles and loses it.
You all right? Hey, you gotta watch the field. Come on, let's go.
Here's Williams up the left side, hitting Breakfield in the corner. Back to Williams. Williams inside to Caleb Sanders. Step back, Jay. Doesn't go. Rebound, Miller. Shots just aren't really going down for the Counselors right now. Miller on the drive, taking the contact. Blocked by Leach. They call the foul! William Leach gonna pick up his second. And so now Miller has 2 shots. Andy Miller misses the first. Justin Bickham going to check into the game. He comes in for William Leach. Second free throw for Miller. Does not go. Rebound Bickham. Now it's Caleb Sanders hitting Williams. Williams all the way. Finish. He's got 6. Miller. Back Cornelius. He has the fake. Williams and Sanders trapping him. Back to Holden. Good cross. Pass stolen. Oh, Holden able to get it back. He's guarded by Luke Sanders. He thought about shooting the shot. He tried to drop it off to Meacham, and Meacham didn't see it.
Get back, come on.
And now it's Caleb Sanders. Up the court to Williams. Williams into Beckham at the hole. Takes the contact. He's into the line. 15-4. Justin Bickham to the line with just over 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bickham's first free throw is good. Justin Bickham can provide points off the bench for this Counselors team. He's a senior this season. 16-4 is the score, just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. His second free throw is good as well. Justin Bickham makes them both. 17-4 is the score. Now it's Holden in the backcourt, over to Cornelius. He's got Caleb Sanders all over him, and it's Holden back to Cornelius again. Up the sidelines, Miller. Miller puts it up, blocked by Williams, and it's Bickham with it. Bickham up the floor, he's got it. He tries to turn, Cornelius got in there, out to Luke Sanders. He thought about it, feeds it to the corner, Breakfield the move, back to Caleb Sanders, pull up Jay. God, what a play, what a pass for Breakfield. And it's just under 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now the pass to Miller. Miller up the sideline. He's going, throws it cross court. Holden, catch and shoot 3. Good. 19-7 is the score. Williams. Oh, he just throws it to Miller. He's trying to feed Breakfield in the back corner. Now stripped is Miller. Caleb Sanders comes up with it. Sanders down the floor. Oh, what a pass to Williams. Oh, he finishes. What a pass from Caleb Sanders. 21-7 is the score now. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first. Holden makes the fake. And now Holden gets it back. He's guarded by Breakfield, over to Cornelius now. Back to Holden. Now it's Meacham. Meacham driving to his left. Meacham fouled by Bickham. Bickham going to pick up his first. 21-7 is the score, just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Meacham looking to get it in, he throws it. Caleb Sanders, what a steal! How did he pull that one in? He's got it now. He's going against the defense. It's Breakfield back to Sanders at the hole for the finish. Here's Holden. Ball's passed. And now the pass from Meacham to Ware. Blocked by Breakfield! Luke Sanders up the court to Williams. Williams, shake, bake. Oh, he's fouled. He's heading to the line. Williams misses the first one. Put it in, put it in. This is the second as well. Rebound is fought for, and Nicholson gets it. Now at the floor, he throws it away.
Hey, timeout.
Timeout called by Jackson.
I don't care nothing about getting kicked out no game or no thing. Keep working hard. Keep your head up.
23-7 is the score at the moment. 1:11 to go in the first quarter. Counselors looking like they're going to run away with this game real good, folks. Counselors are #1 team in the league, and it has been showing this evening. You're talking about 14U, 16U, 18U, and in this ball game, they have extended a 16-point lead with a minute to go in the first quarter. So now we're getting back. It's still first quarter, just a minute, over a minute to go in this first quarter. It's 23-7. Matthew Vaverka's in the game for St. Michael Williams. Now it's Bickham. Bickham to the right. He puts up the floater. He misses. Goes out of bounds. Here's the play over to Cornelius. He's guarded by Vaverka. And now it's back to Nicholson. He's being guarded. Now it's Cornelius. Guarded by Caleb Sanders. He's able to get through there. He's turning around. He's looking. Makes the pass to Nicholson. Nicholson down to Meacham. Back to Nicholson. Nicholson lost it into the backcourt. Backcourt violation on the Victors. Here's Luke Sanders over to Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. Oh, he thought about the shot. Luke Sanders going to take the three. It's short. Caleb Sanders, saves it into the back of the backboard. And Luke Sanders has just not been able to hit a three-pointer in a good long while now. Just want him to get hot. Where? Stolen by Vaverka. Here's Luke Sanders. 15, 13, now Breakfield for three! Long, rebounded by Ware. Ware now being hounded down the floor, stolen by Caleb Sanders. Now a 4 with 3 with 2. Beckham the 3, it doesn't go, goes out of bounds. 0.3 seconds, and so the Counselors only have time for a catch and shoot. And the Luke Sanders buzzer! Oh! First quarter comes to an end. Counselors lead 23-7. First quarter, St. Michael Williams with 8 points. Rido Breakfield with 6, Caleb Sanders with 4, William Leach with 3, and Justin Bickham with 2. As the first quarter comes to a close. The Victors have 2 points from Daniel Cornelius, 2 points from William Leach, and 3 points from Asa Holden. Second quarter begins. The score 23-7.
Come on, Joe. Go.
Ball's into Cornelius. Gets over to Nicholson. Back up Cornelius.
Where's that?
Vaverka guarding him up top.
To the corner.
Leach got a hand on it. Cornelius makes the fake, hits Meacham underneath. He misses. The ball's loose. Bickham able to pick it up. It's a jump ball.
Hey. No.
It's be Counselor's ball. And it's going to be Caleb Sanders up the floor. Hit Brakefield. Brakefield the drive. And then Caleb Sanders to Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. Over to Bickham. Bickham back to Brakefield. To Leach. Now it's Bickham. Over to the corner, Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. Dropping it off to Leach. Leach in the post. Back to Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. He's looking. Trying to get out of there. He puts up the shot. Leach will follow it and put it in. Wow. How did they get out of that one? Over to the wing. Now the drive for Miller.
One stack. Stack, stack, stack.
Here's Ware in the corner. And the ball's batted out of bounds. Into Cornelius, back over to Nicholson. Now it's Meacham in the left wing. 25-7 is the score. Nicholson takes the three from the right wing, and it pops out. No good. Leach gets the rebound, clears it out to Brakefield. Here's Caleb Sanders up top. Over to Brakefield. Brakefield to Bickham. Bickham to Leach. Caleb Sanders to his left. Now Brakefield. Back to Leach to the corner of Vaverka. Inside Brakefield, and he throws it, and it's picked up by Caleb Sanders. Sanders, pull up three. Bombs away. 28-7. That ball stolen by Leach. Now Vaverka with it. He secures the basketball. Counselors lead by 21. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Pass to Leach. Leach feeds it into Vaverka. Vaverka turnaround shot in the lane. It misses. And now Victor's with it. Miller down to Meacham. Meacham puts up the floater. Makes it.
This side, no.
28-9.
Hands up. Hands up.
Brakefield driving in, kicking it out. Fouls against Nicholson. Thomas Nicholson picking up his first. Brakefield to the corner, Leach outside to Bickham. Bickham to the right, he steps back. He's looking outside to Caleb Sanders. Pulls up the three up top, short. Miller, that's a jump ball with Vaverka. Victor's basketball with just under 5.5 minutes to go in the first half, 28-9. Nicholson, back Cornelius, back over to Nicholson. His pass is high for Meacham. That ball stolen by Justin Bickham. Bickham down the floor. Bickham against transition. He kicks it outside to Vaverka. Vaverka fires the three. It's short. No good. Now Miller, he got it. Now it's Cornelius. Cornelius picked it up, gets it down to Miller. Miller on the crossover. He makes the fake. He turns around. He puts the shot up and in. Wow. Play by Andy Miller. Now it's Brakefield, 28-11. And Nicholson picks up his second. Puts it in. Caleb Sanders on the far left wing. To the corner for Vaverka for three. Back rim, no good. Oh my goodness! Where did it come from? Sanders the putback! He's got 9. What a play! Nicholson to the middle to Ware. And now here's the drive. Oh my goodness! Sanders flew out of nowhere with the block! That man is unreal!
Hey, stack it, stack it.
And now they look to get it in. They do to Ware, catch and shoot three from the corners, no good, and Caleb Sanders out to the run-in. He steps back and pulls up the J and hits it. Sanders is putting on a show. He's got 11. 32-11. Oh, he steals it. What's he doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my God, what's he doing out here? They missed the dunk though. Oh man. This place is buzzing. Luke Sanders and Salaka Williams are in the game for Justin Bickham and William Leach. He must have been feeling the springs today. Where hits the free throw. So he makes it an and one. Now it's down to Vaverka. Vaverka the fake. He puts it up in the lane. Oh, he puts it in! Matthew Vaverka! And now it's Ware down the floor. Kicks it outside to Miller. Miller on the move, puts it up. He misses, and Williams the rebound. Counselors on the move. Oh, hit Sanders for the finish! He's got 13. It's 36-14 now. Miller! Oh, they call the foul on Williams. He's going to pick up his first. And now here's Miller. Free throw is good for Miller. He's got another one. Second one is good. Caleb Sanders hitting Williams to the corner breakfield. Now Williams. Back Caleb Sanders over to Luke Sanders to the corner of Vaverka. Vaverka fires the three. Is long. Rebounds tipped. Williams gets it behind the back to Caleb Sanders. And Luke Sanders. Oh my goodness! What a show! Luke Sanders with the finish. And now it's Miller getting it over. Three-pointer Ware. No, ball's tipped. Oh, they almost tipped it back in. And Breakfield gets it. He's coming down the floor. He's on the move. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Breakfield. He picks up his first. Vaverka steals the inbound. In the breakfield, the ball's tipped away, and Meacham gets it. Meacham down the floor. He lost it a little bit. Feeding Ware. Ware on the move. Lost his balance.
Stack.
Wait.
Hold up.
Hit Caleb Sanders on the reverse layup is good.
How did they get the ball when it's down 1-0? Last basket don't count. Go back to where the foul was called down here. All you had to do was blow the horn to stop it.
It's way over there.
Last basket.
38-16.
Because he should, when I called it,
Sanders picks up his second foul, and now it's Ray Ware for his free throw. It's good. 6 points for Ware. No good. Luke Sanders the rebound.
Get back.
2:40 to go in the first half. 38-17 lead for the Counselors. Feeding Luke Sanders, kicking it outside to Breakfield. Back out Caleb Sanders, a three-pointer. Doesn't go. Rebound fought for. Luke Sanders gets it now. Vaverka. Vaverka on the drive. To Breakfield to the corner. Williams. Williams pulls up the three. Bombs away, baby. He's got 11. 41-17 is the score now, and he went over the line. It's Counselors' ball. Puts it up. Oh, man, it nearly was a little high. And now Miller loses the ball, but he gets it back, kicks it out to Ware, who shoots the corner three and hits it. Ray Ware with 9. 41-20. Kicks it out to Luke Sanders, who fires the three. Bounce away, baby! Luke Sanders back in the three-point column. He's got 5, and now it's Cornelius in the backcourt. 44-20 is the score now. And I have never seen a guy miss 25 good three-point shots, like good-looking three-point shots in a row like that. That's something else. Breakfield's three is no good. The rebound's by Ware, but Vaverka takes it away from him. Oh, they're going to call the Oh, man! Viverka's going to pick up his first. Victors will be shooting 2 at the line. Ray Ware will be at the line for 2. 1:39 to go in the first half. Free throw from Ware is good. He's got 10.
Hey. Let's go.
No good. Caleb Sanders gets that rebound. He's looking up the floor. Coming to his left, drops it off to Breakfield. At the basket, the finish! 8 for Breakfield. Now up the floor. Hit Ware. Ware on the move. Finish. Ray Ware's having himself a field day. He's got 12 points. Oh, he throws it away as Cornelius gets the steal. Cornelius on the move against Breakfield. He drives in. Finish. Williams up the floor. He drives, he crosses over. Williams to the basket, the finish and 1! Oh, man! And Miller's going to pick up his first foul. So Michael Williams to the line. He's got 13. Counselors are about to hit 50 and a half, it looks like. They got 1:05 to go in the first half. Oh, he misses another free throw. Luke Sanders going to get a foul over the back. Cornelius at the free throw line. 1:04 to go in the first half. Cornelius misses his first. Second free throw does not go either. The rebound by Luke Sanders. He hits Williams. Williams hitting Viverka on the opposite side, feed it inside to Caleb Sanders. He steps back to Luke Sanders now. He's driving, he pulls up to Jay. It's no good, rebound Miller. And here comes Jackson. Williams ran through, it was lost, and now it's Cornelius. Cornelius to his left, makes the fake, he picked it up, got it to Miller. Miller against Luke Sanders. Turnaround shot, hook shot, no good, Caleb Sanders with it. Sanders up the floor, hitting Breakfield. Breakfield, what a move. Oh, Breakfield, no, Williams, the foul is good. He's got 15. He's back to Meacham. Over to Cornelius, now 15 seconds. 50-25 is the score, and this is the first half. Williams got his hand on it, goes out of bounds.
Hey, let's get a good shot.
Viverka with the steal, down the court to Breakfield. Breakfield to Williams, back over to Breakfield, steps back 3. No, Williams at the but no, and the clock runs out. And the first half comes to an end. 50-25 lead for the Counselors. We'll be back for a second half action. When do you decide to pass up a 2-foot open shot? I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But okay. Williams hitting Leach wide open for the finish as we begin the second half. Leach scoring on the opposite end. It's 52-25. The Counselors on pace to have their highest scoring output of the season. Here's the drive. He kicks it over to Miller. Miller, the shot, no good. Caleb Sanders, the rebound. Get it down the court to Bickham. Bickham, he drives. He changes it in the air and finishes. Justin Bickham, what a finish in traffic. Counselors, their record is 93 points in a game, and they are on pace to being able to do something like that as Caleb Sanders gets the steal. He hits Bickham up the floor. Bickham against the defender. He puts it up and nearly put it in. He's heading to the line for 2. Thomas Nicholson is going to pick up his 3rd. And now it's going to be Justin Bickham to the line with 2 shots.
Got 2 now.
No good on the first for Bickham. Grayson Morgan going to check into the game. Second free throw for Bickham does not go, and the rebound pulled in by Meacham. He throws it down, getting it down to Ware. Ware stripped by Malik Johnson. Johnson throws it into the backcourt, and Leach saves it into Caleb Sanders, and the play continues. Sanders hitting Williams. Steps into a 3. Back rim no good. Rebound Caleb Sanders on the offensive board. Outside to Leach. Over to Bickham. Bickham fires the 3. Bickham's no good. Williams the rebound. He gets it blocked by Miller. And Miller now on the crossover. Into Ware, outside Morgan. Morgan firing the 3 and hits it. Grayson Morgan just got in the game for the first shot, hits the 3.
Get up, get up, get up.
Up the court to Bickham. Bickham pulls up the jumper, and it does not go. Rebound Morgan. Over to Miller.
Ray, go get the ball.
Johnson covering Miller. Over to Morgan.
About right.
Feeding it back to Nicholson. Nicholson the drive to the basket. He's fouled by Leach. Leach is going to pick up foul number 3. And to the free throw line is Ray Ware, who has 12 points for the Victors. Free throw is good for Ware. Second one goes as well. 14 now for Ware. Hit Bickham up the floor. Bickham the move, puts it up, misses. Morgan the rebound. It's Ware. Ware's guarded. He drives in, puts up the floater, puts it in. Now the Victors are starting to reel it in. Cut the lead to 22. Williams up top to the corner. Bickham outside Caleb Sanders. He pulls the 3. Is short, no good. Rebound is by Leach. Leach will put it up. Put it in and 1. William Leach. Leach with 9 points. His season high. Leach misses the free throw. The ball's tipped by Bickham to himself. He turns around and misses the shot. And the ball gets tipped out of bounds. Miller's on the ground. He looks hurt. Miller's hobbled. Miller's going to go over to the sideline. Harrington's in. Victor's basketball. Nicholson, or Ware down the court to Morgan. Morgan stolen by Caleb Sanders. Now it's Williams. Williams fakes it. Now he's coming up the floor. Williams to Johnson. Back to Williams. To the corner of Vaverka. Vaverka drive it in. He's stripped. And Johnson gets it back. Johnson out to Williams. Williams back to Johnson. Johnson for 3. No. Rebound Miller. Miller on the cross. Coming through. Pass. Stolen by Bickham. Bickham down the floor. The pass a little low. Miller comes up with it. Now Miller guarded by Williams. He's coming around, getting it down the court to Meacham. Meacham pass. Caleb Sanders with a steal. They say it's a kick ball. Here's Ware. Outside to Meacham. Meacham's jumper, no good. So Michael Williams the rebound. Williams, I don't know where he's throwing it to. Ware's with the steal. Ware puts it over the top and finishes. 18 for Ware. Whips it over the top to Sanders. Sanders step back three. No. Rebound Miller.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
Johnson forces the ball to be loose, and Bickham picks it up. Bickham the drive, puts it in. Bickham with 6.
Go get the ball right.
Now it's Ware. Ware, turnaround shot. Does not go. Williams the rebound. Williams down the court to Sanders. Reverse layup. Good. 15 for Caleb Sanders. Now it's Miller. Miller on the cross. Down to Ware. Ware pulls up the jumper. And it does not go. Oh, he missed time to jump. Ware. No. Williams. Oh, right there to Caleb Sanders for the finish. (62-34) now. Still in the third quarter. Three-pointer. No. Rebound Harrington. Put back. No. Rebound Caleb Sanders. Up the court, Bickham. Bickham now with it. Over to Vaverka. Vaverka's three. No. Meacham gets it. Meacham down the court. Williams the steal. Williams to the corner. Bickham. Bickham on the fake. Bickham the move. Puts it up. Misses. Bickham able to get it. Back out to Williams. Williams with the fake. Into Johnson. Johnson's shot. Fouled. He's hitting the line. And Malik Johnson has his opportunity. Johnson has the opportunity to score his first points of the season at the free throw line. 62-34. Air ball's the first short. Second one. Good! Malik Johnson gets on the board. And Malik Johnson gets his first score of the season. 63-34. So that completes everybody on the Counselors team has scored this season. 63-34 is the score, and now Cornelius's three does not go. Williams over to Brakefield. Brakefield for a three. No. Caleb Sanders. Vaverka, the follow. No. Ball's tipped. Rebounded by Miller. Miller coming down the gut. Williams comes away with the steal. He's dribbling on the floor. Hits Vaverka. To Bickham. Bickham the move. There's a foul. Fouls against Meacham, his first.
No. Watch. There. Watch 55.
Bickham into Williams, pulls up the three. Oh, well off. And now Vaverka able to get it. Now's Caleb Sanders down the backcourt. He's got it. Over to Brakefield. Brakefield on the move. Kicks it over to Vaverka. Vaverka the drive to Brakefield. Back out Caleb Sanders. His three-pointer. Box away, baby. 20 for Caleb Sanders. Second straight. Well, here's Cornelius. There's a timeout called by Coach Cornelius. 66-34 lead for the Counselors. Counselors lead by 32 points. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Check out all the stuff we got going on here on the channel. Get the ball into Cornelius, back to Miller. Miller driving against Bickham to the basket, puts it up and in. Andy Miller with 6. Now it's Williams up the court. 30-point game, just under 2 minutes to go in the third. Bickham will fire the three from the left side. It misses. Rebounds tipped out of bounds, staying with the Counselors.
That's all right. That's all right, Grace. Good job.
Williams to get it in to Caleb Sanders. He steps back, fires the three, bombs away, baby. That's 23 for Sanders. 69-36 now. Inside Harrington. Harrington, foul. There's the floater by Miller. He puts it in. Williams into Sanders. Sanders back to Williams. Williams to the corner, Bickham. Bickham the drive, over to Breakfield. Ball's a little low. Breakfield trying to handle it. He drives in the lane. Drops it off to Bickham at the hole. He missed it. And now Miller gets it. Miller coming around. Miller down the floor. Shot. No. Williams tipped it through the hands of Harrington. Saves it in. Now Williams has it. Counselors on the move. Hitting Breakfield. Fake! Oh, man, Breakfield. He's got 10. Breakfield back in double figures after a few games outside of it. Cornelius. Through the hands of Miller, out of bounds. We have 35 seconds to go in the third. Counselors hitting Caleb Sanders on the fake, and he puts it up and gets the roll. Sanders with 25. Counselors well on their way to getting in the 90s again. Just wonder how the fourth goes. Miller puts it up. Williams the rebound. Up the court. Caleb Sanders, finish. 27 for Caleb Sanders now. And now with one. Oh, and Breakfield fouls him. Riddell Breakfield fouls. Picking up his second. Cornelius on the first. Second one's good. He's got one more. And the Counselors at 75 after three. 75-40 is the lead for the Counselors as we head into fourth quarter action. Caleb Sanders has 27 points after three quarters. Wow. Williams was 17. With the steal. Finish! Mark Johnson, a former Victor, gets in the ball game and puts it in. 77-40. Johnson, another steal. Oh, he's not able to pull it in, but Ware touched it last. It's going to be Counselor's ball. And if you want to pace yourself to 100, you can put Mark Johnson in the game, and Counselors have the right group in if you want to have guys that are just gunning at it. They got Mark Johnson and Justin Bickham in the game. All they're looking for is buckets out here, man. They're trying to run it up. Bickham at the line.
Box out. Race. Just shoot.
Bickham misses the second. Carpenter the rebound.
Back.
And now Meacham in the backcourt. Here's Ware to his right. Morgan to his left. Pass. Now Nicholson. Get it back over to Ware. Ware on the fake. He's going to take the jumper and miss it. Leach the rebound. And the Counselors on the move again. Matthew Vaverka to Brakefield. Brakefield will fire the three. It's short and it sails. Vaverka, oh, behind the back to Brakefield. And he passed it out to Leach. There's a call, a foul. That foul is going to be on Nicholson. His fourth. Now Brakefield looking to get it in. Vaverka puts it in. 4 for him. And the Counselors hit the 80 mark. Counselors' high of the year is 83. Three-pointer from Morgan is back rim, no good. Johnson the rebound. Johnson has an open driving lane and puts it up, missed it. He gets his own board outside to Vaverka. Vaverka for three. Nearly Bickham the rebound now. Bickham puts it up. Nearly got it. Vaverka on the offensive board now. The shortest man on the court gets another offensive board. Now the move from Johnson, stolen by Carpenter to Morgan. Ball tipped by Vaverka. Morgan, pass to Vaverka, straight to him. Now it's Brakefield. Brakefield gets by him, puts it up. Oh, he's gone. It's on the floor here.
Gray said no.
Caleb Sanders coming back into the game. Pick him out. He's shaking up a little. Brakefield into Vaverka.
Hands up.
He makes the fake, gets it up to Leach. Leach to Caleb Sanders. Sanders pulls it up from waiting. Now, that was a heat check right there, but he came right off the bench. Now Ware to James. Just over 5 minutes to go. James, that ball's loose. Brakefield lets it go. Counselor's ball. Sanders hits Johnson for three. Bounce away, baby! 5 for him, and the Counselors tie their season high on the scoreboard, 83. Nicholson drives it down the gut, puts it up, misses. Carpenter's put back is not good. Caleb Sanders with the rebound. He's pushing over the top to Johnson. Johnson on the fake, he puts it up and does not go. He gets his own rebound, and now it's Cornelius on the floor. And now is Nicholson guarded by Vaverka. Nicholson turns around, trying to make the pass. Johnson nearly got the steal. Now it's James. Cornelius blocked by Caleb Sanders. And it's Leach to Brakefield. They clear it out. Brakefield on the crossover. He lost it. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson for three. Bombs away, baby! Oh, man! He's got 8. 86 for the Counselors. And it's 4 minutes to go. Will they hit the triple digits? They definitely look like they'll hit 90 again. You just need to not foul. That's what you need to not do. Caleb Sanders coming up the floor to Brakefield on the move to the basket. Puts it in! 12 for Brakefield. 88-40. Under 4 minutes to play. Now it's James. Vaverka, Brakefield to steal. 90 for the Counselors. And Vaverka breaks it up. Counselors have hit the 90 mark for the first time this season. The record for the Counselors is 93, and they look like they'll break it. Just under 3.5 minutes to play. And triple digits is in reach for the Counselors, but have to see what happens as Ethan Vaverka's in the game. Putting a shooter in. That only means one thing, folks. Back to Cornelius. Vaverka got his hand on it. Now it's Miller. Corner three. No. Leach the rebound. Now it's out to Caleb Sanders.
Pick up, Dave.
To Vaverka for three.
Wow. Timeout.
Rebound, Caleb Sanders to Johnson. Johnson back out. Vaverka, his three-pointer. Long. Johnson tips it. Now it's Leach. Back to Johnson. To Vaverka, his three-pointer, bombs away, baby! He's got 7! And the Counselors tie the record! And timeout with 2:20 to go, and the Counselors can hit 100! Will it happen? Right here at Hinesby Hall! Unbelievable performance from the Counselors tonight. They will not play again for 9 days until they play Central Hines on the road. Counselors 7 points away from the triple-digit mark. The Counselors have never done it in their history.
Right here.
93 is the record for the Counselors. They have tied it. They're 7 points away from 100, and it's over 2 minutes to go. The ball's nearly stolen. It is stolen by Pickham. He falls.
Hey, right.
2 minutes to go. Into Viverka. To his brother Ethan. Hitting his brother Matthew in the lane. He puts it up. And Miller the rebound. And the ball's tipped. Stolen. Viverka hits his brother Ethan. Ethan the drive. Puts it up. Misses. The rebound by Leach. Leach outside to Breakfield. Breakfield's three. Uh-oh, it nearly went. Rebound by Meacham.
Go get the ball.
Now it's Cornelius down the floor. A minute and a half. Viverka clean swipes it. Back to Breakfield. Breakfield the move to the basket. Oh, he nearly put it in, and he's heading to the line. Breakfield can break the record at the line, but
Joe.
Somebody get hurt. You know I getting hurt.
I just fouled out.
Breakfield no good. Nicholson got his fifth, and he fouled out of the ball game. So Thomas Nicholson finishes fouling out there. Going to put Titus Miller in. A minute 17 to go.
Throw it back. Look at him out of here.
Clock's running out. Breakfield makes the second. And the record's been broken. The Counselors get the highest points they've ever had in a game here tonight. Miller back to Cornelius. Cornelius, he's stuck. He lost it. The ball is loose. It's a jump ball. It's going to the Counselors. They need quick 2 3-pointers to get 100. The clock's running. You got to put a 3 up if you're the Counselors. To Leach for 3. No, it doesn't go. Meacham the rebound. Timeout called, 26 seconds to play in the ball game. 94-40. Victor's trying to keep them from getting the triple digits, and the Counselors, I don't think they're going to get it. You had your opportunities. You really just missed shots down the stretch, and just a disappointing effort here from the Counselors here down the stretch, trying to get that triple digit mark, and they're just really not meeting up to the standards here, falling short. And now, 26 seconds.
Go. Back.
Meacham to Miller. Miller, he throws it. It's loose. Johnson lost it out of bounds. Victor's basketball. And this time's going to run out. The Counselors will not hit the 100, but they do break the record with 94. He can wrap it up in chocolate brown and cream gold. The Counselors win 94-40 over the Jackson Victors here at Hines B Hall. And a good win for the Counselors here at home, and that will leave them at 13-4 with an 8-0 conference record. Thank you, folks, for joining us. I'm Trellis Williams. We'll have some post-game interviews right here, Counselors TV. If you let me know when you're ready. All right, here we are. It is post-game right here at Heinz B. Hall. We're post-game after the Muddy River Counselors defeat the Jackson Victors 94-40, setting the new scoring record for the Muddy River Counselors basketball team. I'm right here post-game with Mark Johnson. And Johnson, man, you have been one of the top players on the 16U team, a team that is undefeated, 9-0 so far. And just kind of talk about this season so far. I mean, you guys in 18U, 8-game winning streak. In 16, you haven't lost since 2022. Just to kind of talk about the run you guys have been going on.
I mean, we just been putting in the hard work and staying focused on our game, not worried about our wins, just going into every game, making sure we do the exact same thing but better, and just basically keeping our head on straight and not getting too big-headed. So we just put our hard work in.
Absolutely. And so just I want to talk about that. You guys were trying to get 100, and what was crazy is that it was running clock fourth quarter, and it was 75 going into the fourth, so y'all shouldn't have been anywhere close to 100.
That's
but then
true.
all of a sudden it looked like we were getting close to 100. Just talk about the feeling of trying to shoot for the stars on that one.
It's just, I mean, when I went in, I was tired, but when I realized we were close to 100, I got that kick of energy in me, and we almost had it. It's just everything was moving a little slower than what we wanted to. But, yeah.
Absolutely. And those 14U and 16U wins were big because that was the number 2 team in those divisions. Just to kind of talk about that 16U game and just how good it was to get a big win there.
Well, the 16U game, we were just trying to stay our game. They were doing a little bit at the beginning, but we had to find a way to shut that down. And, they were attacking the middle, but we had to close that without fouling them either, too. So we just make sure we stay level on all sides, three-quarter court, make sure each side was covered, and we just try to take the ball away from them.
Yep, thank you, Mark, for joining us for sure. We should be able to have Caleb Sanders as well. We'll get those 2 interviews. Hey, Caleb. All right, I'm right here with Caleb Sanders. Caleb Sanders finishes the game with 27 points. A great game for you, Caleb, man. Right here at home against the Victors, winning 94-40. That was quite the margin of victory there. Just kind of talk about how you guys are rolling. 8-game winning streak now.
I'm feeling we rolling pretty good, and I think we can keep the win streak going and keep it all the way to the championship.
That's the goal for sure. You have Central Hines next in 9 days. So you have a 9-day break. You play Central Hines on the road. I mean, it's not that far from here, but it's Central Hines on the road there. Just kind of talk about that one. A game that we were up early, and we ended up losing last year. But this time, as opposed to playing 4 games in 5 days, we actually have a 9-day break. How are you feeling going into that one?
I'm ready for revenge. I know we lost last game. It was close, and we had people in foul trouble, but hopefully we can get the dub and execute what we do.
Absolutely. And last question, just moving through the season, I mean, had a start to the season where we won the first games, able to win that conference game over PCA early, lost to some of those big private schools where we were able to actually get ourselves shaped up better. We've played better lately than we did there at the beginning of the season. Just kind of talk about just how well it's been flowing ever since that fix-up.
It's been good. The losses helped us a lot. It taught us what we need to work on better, and it gave us more confidence coming to the next games.
Absolutely. Caleb, appreciate you joining us. Folks, and thank you all for joining us as well. This is Counselors TV. I'm Trellis Williams. Appreciate Tony Leach doing the camera as well as the scoreboard for us here tonight. And this is Counselors TV. I'm Trellis Williams. Next time, we will be over there at Central Hines Academy for the Muddy River Counselors taking on the Central Hines Cougars. Thank you for joining us. I'm Trellis.